my name is Taylor Landrie. I am a Student Success Coach and Great Expectations Coach here at Germanna Community College, and today I'm going to show you a little bit around our campus. So right behind me you're going to see our Welcome Center. This is kind of a one-stop shop for a lot of the questions you have when you're a brand new student. It's the gateway to counseling, new student advising, disability services, financial aid, admissions and records, and a whole lot of other things. So when you're first getting started, you hop in line, you get a buzzer, and they're going to help you see who you need to see. So if you have to pay tuition, you can just walk right up to the cashier's office here at the cashier's window at the business office, and you can take care of payment plan. You can figure out how you're going to cover the cost of college. They're awesome people. They're going to answer any questions you have. And down the hall further, you're going to see testing services. So when you're getting ready to come to college, you might have to take a placement test to figure out what is the best class for you to start in. And if you're going to be doing that, then the testing center is exactly where you want to go, and they can help you get set up for tests and exams, both placement tests and tests you might take during your classes. Over here, you're going to see career and transfer services. So when you're thinking about what you're doing after Germanna, which probably sounds like it's a far way away right now, but it'll be here before you know it, you can talk to someone who can talk to you about transferring to any of the colleges or universities in Virginia and some schools that are outside of Virginia too. You can sit down and talk one-on-one about building a resume, going to interviews, etiquette for fancy dinners, any of that kind of stuff that you need to get that next step after you're done, after you've walked across the stage and you're going to that next step in your life. They also have a wonderful internship coordinator, so if you're looking for an internship while you're in college or over the summer, they can actually help you find that, and that's really going to help you while you're in college here. When you're getting started at Germanna, you're going to need to buy your textbooks. You can get them as ebooks, you can get them as paper copy if that's more your style, and they let you rent books too, so if you don't want to keep it forever but you need to have it for class, you can do that as well. They have tons of different options, plus some really cool Germanna apparel and swag, so definitely step in there before your classes get started so you can get what you need. You see down the hallway we've got tutoring services. Any class that you're taking, you can get one-on-one tutoring. You can go to their writing center and math center. Basically, if you need help with something, there are people there to help you all the time. They also have online tutoring, which is really cool if you're taking your classes online or if you just don't want to come in that day. So now we're downstairs in the Dickinson Building, and there are a couple of really important things that you need to know about this space as well. To my right, you're going to see student activities, and if you're interested in making friends at Germanna, building a community at Germanna, which is so important, definitely want to check this place out. Not only do they have a study area where you can hang out, relax, do some of your homework, and hang out, have fun with your friends, they also help you join clubs. So if you have interests in hobbies, sports, career interests that you want to pursue, you can join groups of students who share those interests and really build a community. That's not just helping you have a good time, it also makes sure that you know people in your classes. So if you miss class one day, you can actually get some notes from your friend that maybe you met in music club or you met because of soccer club, something like that. Also down on this floor, if you head down the hallway to my right here, you're going to see our Veterans Center. So if you or someone in your family is a veteran, they have wonderful resources there for you. You can go check that out anytime. They're going to be able to help you with everything from benefits to just getting comfortable in this environment. And down the other side of the hall, we've got our campus police office. That's important because when you're getting your student ID, you need to go in there to get your picture, get the ID printed. And it's also good that you know that there is security on campus. We also have all of our art classrooms down here, so whether you're doing sketching and painting or you're interested in Photoshop and InDesign, you're going to be heading down this hallway to sort of work on those creative classes as well. So now we are in front of our Workforce and Technology Center. You're probably going to be taking some of your math classes, maybe a psychology class or a science class in that building. So we're going to walk in there in just a minute. But I also want you to take a look at our green space out here. When we're having events on campus, whether it's a spring fling or a fall festival, we're probably going to be out here, at least if the weather's good. So you can hang out here, do your homework outside, throw a football or frisbee with your friends, relax, and just be a part of Germanna. Okay, so we're in the workforce building. We're on the first floor right now. I want to point out a couple of things about this building. Like I said earlier, you're going to have a lot of your core classes in this building, whether it's math, psychology, sociology, history. You're probably going to be in here. Now, if you look down this side of the hallway, you're going to see some comfy couches. If you're like me and you do your best work when you're sitting on the couch and you're feeling relaxed, this is a great place for you to do your homework, get some work done, and feel comfortable. Down these two hallways, the nice thing about this building is it's a big loop. So you're not gonna get lost in here, whether you go this way or that way, you're gonna get to your classes. Upstairs are a bunch of other classrooms as well. Like I said, most of your core classes are gonna be in this building. Our workforce and career education classes are also offered in this building. So you can take all sorts of courses through Workforce. They don't necessarily have to take 2 years or even a whole semester, and you can receive a credential that helps you get a job in your desired field. So we're about to enter the Science and Engineering building, and this building also has our library inside of it. One thing that you're going to notice when we get in the library is there aren't actually that many books, and that's because at Germanna a lot of our resources are actually electronic. So we have online journals, we have electronic articles, and we have ebooks so that you can access them faster and easier. It's a little more high-tech. Okay, so now we're in the library, and you're gonna see a couple of different things in here. We've got tons of computers, so when you're doing your work, you can always come in here, sit down, and start studying. All the way down at the end of this room, you're also gonna see that there are quiet study rooms. You can reserve these if you're working on a group project, or if you just don't like having distractions around. They actually have big screen TVs in there, so if you're working on a PowerPoint, you can just pull it up and really see it and dig in. If you look over here, we also have a little cafe area. So if you need a cup of coffee while you're doing your homework, you can come over here. And they also have charging stations on the table. So when your phone or your tablet's about to die, come over here, plug it in, and keep working on that homework until you get it done. So we're upstairs in the Science and Engineering building right now, and I want to point out a couple of things up here. So in this building, you're mostly going to be taking science classes, labs, and engineering courses. Right now, we're in one of the lab classrooms, so you might come in here to do some of your lab work. You're going to see that we have faculty offices up here, so all of your professors have hours where they're just hanging out, waiting to answer your questions. One of the cool things about Germanna is everybody here wants to see you be successful in your classes. So you can meet with your professor in their office, or you can meet with them in a different space like your classroom to talk to them, ask questions, and really get feedback. If you look all the way down the hallway, you're going to see one of the study areas up here. If you like to sit, hang out, kind of study casually, this is a perfect place to go while you're working on your homework. And actually, all the benches have plugs, so if you need to plug in your laptop or your phone, you can do that down there. We are on the roof of our Science and Engineering building right now, and we have a green roof out here. Our engineering students use this space to learn about eco-friendly, sustainable design because the plants are actually a natural source of insulation for the building. Our biology students are also able to use this space as an open-air lab to learn more about indigenous plants in our region.